So what is new with everybody? Anybody have any fun drama, any fun updates, anything they're looking forward to?
I don't think so.
All our lives are really good right now, Chrissy. Can we not start drama?
Oh,
I've had
wanna
the
talk about
internet
my
mad
stuff.
at
It's, like,
me
depressing.
the past 2 weeks. Man, I am just the internet
right.
is.
Oh my God. I'm just catching up on what happened with you, Melonie. So some random guy from G4 went after you randomly because you were just like, your company went under. I don't know.
Here's the thing is, I know that I can be somewhat. I mean, I can be controversial because I have more on the conservative side of takes, and that's not exactly popular. And so yeah, sometimes I use my Twitter like you would a diary or a journal. Sometimes just get your thoughts out. You can like it or you cannot like it, and that's fine. I'm just getting my thoughts out, and so whenever the G4 thing happened, I just made a tweet. And one thing I don't do, though, is I don't like to go hard after people individually. So I'm like, okay, well, there's a lot of people who are affected from the G4 quitting and not being a thing anymore. People have lost jobs. Let me try to I want to talk about this, but I still want to be nice about it because people lost their jobs. So I just made a statement I quote tweeted it, and then I said, hey, this is really sad for the good eggs that had to suffer because of that rant that happened and the network supporting it. I didn't even mention any names. That's all I said. And I was like, but I really hope that that the good eggs can bounce back from this. And then there was this guy who apparently was a lead editor for G4 replies and says, keep our names out of your mouth, goes all Will Smith. What? Keep our names out of your mouth, and just and you're an idiot if you think one person can sink a whole network.
Was this a white person?
Yes,
that's uncharacteristic. I'm from the ghetto. That's normally what we say.
It was
like
it was a white male feminist. And so then he's like, yeah, I support her, or Frosk, what she said, all that. And he got ratioed so hard because we talked about it when I was on the Geeks and Gamers, one of their shows. And so he just got ratioed really bad. The next day he says, he says, I didn't think I was going to wake up from alt-right bigots hating on me because the quartering made a video. He got ratioed hours and hours and hours before that quartering video, but he's just trying to shift the narrative. So yeah, that was that was an ordeal. Then he blocked me and blocked everybody. He had it set up where everybody who follows me got blocked as well, because
yes, I got blocked too. I'm like, I haven't heard of you, but I'm blocked. I don't know if that makes it look better or worse by saying, oh no, it wasn't just Frosk. There were so many problems.
I know. And people were like, you're right. It doesn't take one person. Sometimes it takes two, like you. It was so funny.
Oh God.
I was just laughing because I'm actually very sensitive. So I'm not I'll stand up for myself, but I'm not really a confrontational person, which people who like to hate on me don't paint that picture about me, but I'm actually very sensitive. So I won't go after people individually, but I will read what other people are saying and have a good laugh. I can do that.
I think that's why a lot of people wanted to come to your defense, because you're such a likable person and you're the sweetest. So to have to see this dude going after you talking shit, everyone was what?
I
Melonie back. Yeah,
very feminine of him.
I know that too. That's the thing, is these male feminist guys are so catty. Even the straight ones, so catty.
They're not. I don't know. It's a different type of straight. It's off-brand, great value straight. I don't know.
Yeah, can a male feminist really be truly straight?
Well, it's of course they want you to have lower standards as a woman and to embrace termination of pregnancy. They're trying to smash and dash. Hopefully it'll be my lucky night. I hope she sees this. I hope she sees this tweet. And it's no, that's never gonna work. I've seen it in university. I graduated in May, and some of these guys that were white knighting for women, I'm like, she's never looking at you. I knew that as the woman, but I was like, what, do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
It's interesting. Yeah. No matter what part of the political spectrum you're on, there will be simps.
If you think about from CJ, Melonie gave laid off G4 employees best wishes in their future. That was the horrible controversial. Oh, how could you?
There's so many times that the cancel mob will like gaslight me into thinking like, man, am I really terrible? Like, what the crap? I'm thinking, I don't think, why do they try to paint me out as being so evil? And I don't really think anything I'm even saying here is
because
evil,
they thrive on being dickheads to people. I swear they love it. Anything that they could say alt-right in, they're all for it, dude. They just can't wait to say it. They just live for it. It's weird as fuck. I'm like, you guys think about Trump way more than anyone I know on the right. Like, seriously. Like, they'll bring him up on my videos. I don't even say anything about him. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, dude? No one said anything about Trump at all. I'm like, they're obsessed. It's insane. He like runs their life still.
It's exciting to be a victim. Yeah.
But I mean, the way I look at things like this is being more outspoken going to get people attacking you all the time and making you trying to act like you're a terrible person. But the other alternative is if we don't say anything, look at how crazy society is right now and how things have been. So it's like, I don't know. That's just what keeps me going is I'm like, well, I got to keep speaking out because I don't want things that slippery slope to get even more slippery because it's gotten insane.
And who gives a fuck what people say about you online?
Yes.
Fuck them.
I got it. Yeah. I'm too sensitive for my own good, even though I try not to express that online, but I am. So it's like, okay, don't let these people hurt your feelings. They're just trying to get to me. I can't let them win. So
I'm the same way. I think you're just a woman. Every woman I know that's self-aware will identify as emotional because it's the same thing happened to me. I got tired of I was like a red pill adjacent content creator. I still kind of am in a way. But then I got pregnant and I would be like reading a mean comment and I would be physically upset. And I'm like, this baby's probably like, what's going on? And I'm like, well, I was reading the comments section. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the internet, baby.
I was like, well, let me turn away. But also I think part of the hate for you too, Melonie, is like you're not a 304. And like people want you to be because you're young and you're single.
I don't know what 304
I don't like to say hoe because I'm Christian.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
304?
I'm Christian.
Hoe. And I'll hoe out on a calculator?
Yeah. I just feel bad because I'm like, Jesus is watching me. But I think, if Melonie was a hoe, it would be, they would expect that.
I know. It's like if I were acting like that, that's what they want to see. And they want to be like, oh, I think it's because it gives them some sort of validation for how they're living their lives and stuff. And to me, it's like, I don't care what they do. If they want to go be a hoe or whatever, that's your business. Just keep me out of it. And it's like, but I don't know. It's just, it's like, because I have certain standards how I live my life and I have certain opinions on what I think is healthy because I don't think that casual sex is healthy for anybody. Now, people should have the right to do whatever they want as adults, but do I think it's healthy? No. And just me saying that gets me treated like I'm a terrible person. And
that's dumb.
Like, what do you think is more
dude? Every girl I know that's a whore is unhappy. I don't know how they find so many people to sleep with. I really don't. People repulse me. So I'm like, where do you find all these people? These girls on TikTok are like 19 and fucking like 100 people already. And they're like proud, like their body count. I'm like, dude, that's gross.
Oh, it
how do you find that many?
Every app, every social media platform.
It's disgusting as fuck. I'm like, oh, where are you finding them? You're just fucking anyone then. There's no way you know 100 hot people. There's just no way.
Most men aren't getting any. Like, it's only 1 in 3 and 1 in 5 men even having sex. And 1 in 3 men is a virgin by age 30 or hasn't had sex in the past year. So it's like, I could go outside right now and probably find 5 dudes if I wanted to. But
you're right. It's really what it is it's like the top, single digit percentage of men who are the ones that are just getting with all these women. A lot of the women there because they're the ones with all those options, and then hookup culture is just absolutely wrecked the dating pool. And I especially feel bad for the young generation of young adults and because they're struggling. I'll go on TikTok and I see it all the time. They're struggling and you'll see the guys and the girls, both of them. And it's like, just to find someone with genuine intentions who isn't playing some sort of game. Cause it's like, it's almost like chess. And I'm like,
it's horrible.
It shouldn't be this way.